G'day guys, another version of Crash Talk. Just by the way, a reminder, just go down the bottom there and just like and follow and subscribe and whatever's necessary, you know the deal. So today we're trying something different. Today I'm going to be having a conversation with Jackie. We have multiple cameras now. It's one of the benefits of being in the States, these things are cheap. And instead of me trying to do a monologue, we can have a bit of a conversation. Not the typical conversation where we argue in the car about who goes where, who stops where, who does what and who doesn't do what, but rather a relevant one. So since we've been here, we've been using the roads in America, and it's certainly been an experience because the roads are somewhat different, the people are different, and the driving culture is different. One of the things we found is that there's speeding in America as well. People pass us at high speed, but there are still less crashes because the majority of people still behave. I don't know, what have you found? You've driven a bit, so Jackie's driven just a tiny bit, but she has. So what were your experiences?
They were more courteous on the road.
Hey?
They were more very courteous on the road. Like if you want to turn or if you want to change lanes, they actually give you a gap.
Yeah, it's kind of a big surprise when you come here. You know, people talk about culture shock. I think the biggest culture shock was to find how friendly people are, even in driving, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you get to an intersection and you're not sure if you've got to go and you stop too long.
Yeah.
Anybody hoot? Or?
No, nobody hoots.
Yeah,
everybody just sits.
They just sit there and they just wait. So that's kind of interesting. So because the pressure's off you, it probably feels less like you are rushed, right?
That's correct.
So that's why it's so easy to comply with the law. I mean, at the moment I'm driving on the road where the speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to look at my dashboard to stay to 45. How many times have I said to you, look, I'm not trying.
I'm trying, yeah.
It just automatically happens. The road just feels like a road for that particular speed, right?
That's correct.
I mean, even when you drove here, did you find that it was difficult to maintain the speed limit?
Not at all.
Yeah, so that's what's strange here versus South Africa. In South Africa, either the roads look too bad for the speed you're going at, or it looks too good for the speed you're going at, and you get frustrated because you feel like you're dawdling along, right?
You do. Also, I've noticed there's no shoulder that you can go over to give cars way. Yeah. There's no shoulders like that.
Yeah, we don't have that here, so you can't go over into the so-called yellow lane or the shoulder to allow people by, but nobody bothers, right? Nobody bothers.
Everybody stays behind you, waits till there's a gap, and then they'll actually overtake when it's legally to do so. Yeah,
it's kind of interesting when you watch the difference. I mean, you'd think it's engineering, right? It's road design.
That's correct.
But while the road design, and I suppose, do you think it could be the colors of the lines, the shape, the side of the road you drive on that affects you?
No.
You think it's purely just because, why is it easy to drive at the speed limit?
Because everybody drives at the speed limit.
That's it, right? That's it. It's because everybody does it. Yeah. So because everybody does it, it's easy for you to do it. But at the same time, you can. It's amazing the huge influence the culture can have on the driving of individuals, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like if we take South Africa, it's so easy to speed because else everybody would be right up your arse, right? And they'd be flashing lights at you, they'd be overtaking. I mean, how many, come on, you've all done it.
Yeah.
You've overtaken and you've cut somebody off because they were an arsehole and they drove too slow or whatever the case. Yeah, so that happens. So here we don't have that. We have some. I mean, there will definitely be outliers, right?
Very few. It's on the highways.
Look at the guy with the up yours the other day when we were with Daniel. I was with Daniel, and the guy was doing the whole up yours, but he was the one driving like the arsehole. So that does happen, but not as often and as consistently. I mean, in South Africa, even elderly people will do it, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so that's us for today, folks. Thanks for watching. We wanted to test the multi-camera effect. We've got some great plans coming for the future, so do subscribe, follow us, mark notifications so you can see when we post our next videos. Thanks for watching.
Bye.